Hi Virgo, it's Rose with Psychic Readings with Rose, here to bring you your May mid-month 2023 Psychic Tarot card update for your sign. We have a new moon on May 19th in the sign of Taurus, which is your sister sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, all being earth signs. And this is going to be in your ninth house, which is going to be highlighting higher education, long distance travel, religious and philosophical pursuits. However, it will be different for all of you as this is a general reading, and the only way to really know what Spirit has to say for you, especially for you, whether you're Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or you have a stellium of Virgo, will be to book a personal reading with me, and you can find out all my information in my About section, and we can do a reading for you. Okay, Virgo, so let's dive into your reading. As you can see in the recent past regarding your current energy, we have the King of Pentacles in the upright position. So many of you, if you are female and you are with a male, okay, whether you're dating him, married to him, or you're in business with him, he has something to do with higher education for you, maybe something to do with travel, maybe something to do with religion and philosophy. Whatever it is, like I said, it'll be different for all of you because it's a general reading. So take what resonates with you. It's a very stable, caring, practical, slow moving energy. If this is a man in your life, this is your boyfriend or your husband or partner, long term partner. Um, it's a very stable, caring, practical, gentle energy. This man is very good with money and business and finances. He's also very good. He's also very crafty and has a very artistic side to him as well. Um, and I do love the King of Pentacles. Some might say, what I'm getting now for many of you Virgos, Virgo Sun, Moon Rising, maybe Virgo Suns, you may be married or living with or partnered up with another Virgo. Okay, so this would be your partner. For many of you, this will be somebody who you go to for spiritual motivation, inspiration, maybe even like a therapist or something, maybe somebody you met while you were traveling. But I feel like some of you are going to start traveling. Maybe you have a trip that's already planned and it's with this Virgo. He enlightens you. He's on this journey with you of spiritual enlightenment, and it's really fun. Uh, that's really cool if you're married to this Virgo. Um, so going into the current energy here, this takes quite a shift. Okay, we have the Emperor in the reversed. Now, the Emperor card is a very powerful man. He takes care of his family. He takes care of his land. He takes care of his property. He's a boss. He is not a just a regular worker. If he is not a boss, he's a manager. He's in charge. He's usually married or partnered up for a very long time, and he has his children or pets, and he treats them with love, respect, and kindness. And he's a kind of like more of like an old-fashioned type of energy where he feels that the man is in charge, and he likes to take care of his wife, his lover, his friend, his everything about the Emperor is all about taking care, being the father, being the man, being the provider. But in the reverse, it's a false man. It's a false provider. It's someone who pretends to be all of the good things that the Emperor really is. So I apologize to you, many Virgos, if you're. The Emperor is not. It's not an Earth energy. Now, for some of you, maybe you thought you married the man of your dreams. Maybe you thought you met the man of your dreams, and he came in quite slow, and he wooed you, and he dazzled you. Or maybe there's someone that you were going through for spiritual advice, or some kind of yoga or meditation practice, philosophy. Maybe he was a religious teacher. For some of you, it's a religious guru. Okay, that is not who they say they are. Okay, and he's being revealed as we go into this new moon. Many times, new moons will reveal stuff, full moons as well. So I want you to keep that in mind. This is not resonating with you. It probably will soon. Like I said, it can be a guru. Again, for those of you who are partnered up and you are with a good man, okay, and he is not the emperor reversed. I want to say, because this is your ninth house highlighting religious and philosophy, I want to say it's a false leader that the two of you had both, trusted in and were listening to, were enlightened by him. Okay, it can be her, it can be a group of people too, but there's a strong male energy involvement here. Very, very masculine energy involvement here. Um, and the two of you have been misled by this false man. Okay, now I want to just say something, Virgo. Many people are being revealed right now. Many people are being exposed. You know, many people seem that, people that we follow on YouTube or that we follow on social media or that we watch even on the news or maybe just locally. Maybe somebody you went, maybe you did you around the same time last year. Maybe you went somewhere that was a spiritual vacation, spiritual retreat, okay? And you went with your partner or your friend, okay? For the men whom watching this, this could be, and you date men and you don't date women, this could be somebody that you met that you thought was really somebody that you could settle down with and have a life with. You have children, pets, buy property, go into business together, travel the world, and he's not who he says he is, or the person that you guys were following for spiritual advice to be enlightened, you met overseas or something to that nature, is not who they say they are. Just know that it's part of this great awakening that we're going into, and many of us are waking up on our own timelines. One good thing about this, Taurus, Virgo, Taurus, new moon, Virgo, I feel like you're not in this alone. So you will not be um, worn down or dragged down by this false leader, this false man, this false partner. You're going to rise above. And that's because I want you to look at the third card, which is the Queen of Wands, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Okay. So for many of you females that are watching this, maybe you have a rising sign in Sagittarius. Maybe you have a rising sign in Aries. Maybe you have a rising sign in Leo. Okay, maybe it's in your moon. Maybe it's in your Venus. For many of you, I'm figuring out rising. And since I'm seeing you in your rising sign, Sagittarius is very, very strong here, and I'll explain why. Um, you are going to leave this false man, and you're going to set your sights on a new journey, a new way of thinking, a new way of going about your life. Now, of course, if you have children with this man or pets with this man, they are coming along with you. They're not staying with this man. So do not worry. If you have invested in this man, if you have anything to do with this man uh, physically, okay, or passionately, you are detaching from that with the Queen of Wands in the upright position. You are detaching from that. You are taking your feminine energy, you're taking whatever you've learned from the divine masculine, whether it was false or not, and you're taking what resonates with you and you're running with it. And you're running off with it so passionately that he's not even seeing you as the same person that you were. So the same way that the energy that he had put you under, maybe like you were misled, and it happens, Virgo. It happens to the best of us. Okay, so I want to just say I apologize. This happens, but you look like you're coming out of this feeling better, looking better, having a better understanding of taking what resonates with some people or what some people say, taking what resonates with them and what resonates with you, and not being hurt by what they taught you, because sometimes these people are just messengers. A false prophet is a false prophet. It's a very low vibrational being. They will take time and energy and money in many cases, many cases, because it's all about the money for them. And unfortunately, that's very low vibrational. Um, and that's really their problem. Because if you rise up like this with the Queen of Wands, who rises up against, she's very fiery, she's very beautiful. she's very much in her goddess element, okay, priestess element, a queen element, okay, and she's of the light, and she's fierce, and she knows who she is, and she will recover very quickly. The Queen of Wands here. Make no mistake. So if this is you, I feel like I'm giving you some really good inspiration as to what comes ahead of you. Is that this false leader, false man, false whoever he is to you in your life is not going to be affecting you too much longer. There has been a little bit of a theme lately of bad energy and low vibrations and people placing dark magic on people against their free will. That's been coming up a lot lately, and for other signs as well. I just want you to know that we are very capable of removing these energies from our lives. Okay, so you are the Queen of Wands here. So for my kings here, my King of Pentacles, my Virgo men, um, you know, if you had gotten your partner involved in a organization, group, or religion, or a philosophical study that ended up to be not what you thought, your partner is actually going to take leadership moving forward and help you, especially if she's a Sagittarius or if there's a man Sagittarius too in your life. Okay, you have to let me know how this resonates with you. Please leave me a comment and let me know, or just like and share with other Virgos, because this is pretty interesting here, what's going on. If that's the case for you, my Virgo men, she's going to be a source of inspiration for you, because you probably feel bad that you let her on this journey. But not to feel bad, because the Queen of Wands is very smart. She's very brilliant. She constantly, uh, has energy that is like, so passionate, and you feel her warmth. And she's like, it's okay, let's take what we've learned and apply it to our lives where we see fit, and we'll just adapt to the change. And maybe we just won't be a part of that anymore, and we'll have to just go on a new path. And she's ready to do it. So like, the Queen of Wands is your guide right now. So not to feel bad, my Virgo men here, not to feel bad. Your partner or your friend, female, mostly very very, very strong Sagittarius energy, is going to get you through this, because she's been your partner. She's very loyal. And I mean, some of this can be just, it's going to play out differently for all of you. But this Emperor here in the reverse, it definitely speaks of something false. It can be an organization, I it's like an organized religion I'm hearing, or just like this a philosophy it's based on nothing, what somebody made up and got people to follow, and then that happens a lot, and we're breaking away from that. And the Queen of Wands is very comfortable with freedom and starting her own journey, you know, blazing out into the universe and her own journey. So go along for the ride and take your time. She's not angry. She's not holding on to anger. She's just moving forward. So the overall advice and message from Spirit is Temperance in the reverse. And that's why Sagittarius was so strong for me here, because Temperance is a Sagittarius card. Temperance in the upright position is like an ascended master. I always think of it as Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, and any of the archangels. It could also be an ascended master, a goddess. It could be, any ascended master that you follow. It could also be, like I said, like an archangel or an angel. When it's in reverse, it's the opposite of that. It's dark. It's a dark, um, low vibrational being that has a lot of power that he takes from others, or she takes from, or whatever the being is, takes from others. And it's showing you up here as an advice or message from Spirit, to let you know that you are doing the right thing by walking away from this dark emperor. Okay, a dark emperor with a dark, spiritual attachment For many of you, this was an organized religion. I'm not going to go into mention any of the most popular ones, or a way of thinking, or a secret society, or some type of cult. I'm just going to say it. This is all dark. They need your light, and they can no longer have it, Virgo. You're you're rising up to the occasion, Virgo. For those of you who have rising in a fire sign, you're rising to the occasion, and you're going away from it. And there's really nothing more that you need to do, really, to get away from this. Just Spirit wants me to show you that not only does this Dark Emperor uh, not care about anybody else but himself and his quote unquote teachings or beliefs, quote unquote beliefs, but he's got many much a very um, strong dark vibration. Um, but it's not it's not serving you. And moving forward, I see many of you like actually, being the fire, and just sometimes when we do affirmations and stuff to release something. Now I know we go into the new moon and we don't really release, we actually bring in. However, I'm seeing like a releasing ceremony happening where you're actually maybe you're finding documents that this person sent you, or somebody gave you something, or some things that you feel you need to release. So you're going to do a release ceremony where you actually put it in like a vessel that's heat safe vessel, and you're going to light it on fire and release it up into the universe to be healed. That would be something that would be happening for you as we get closer to the full moon in June. So not now, but the Queen of Wands is ready to do this. So like I said, I always say in all my readings, time is fluid, and divine timing, I believe. And whenever you hear this message, will be the right time. So many of you Virgos are listening to this after the new moon, okay? After the new moon on the 19th, or whenever I get it out to you guys. Because these energies are really, really, really affecting us on many levels. But yet, I am here to give you the messages because I just love you guys so much, and I'm dedicated to you. Um, but yeah, I see, like, Virgo, especially my Virgo ladies, you're gonna do your release ceremony. You're gonna go out there. You're gonna go into the moonlight. You're gonna take your vessel, and you're gonna put every belongings in there don't no longer serve you from this false leader or false man or whatever it is, and you're gonna let it release it under the fire, under the moon. And you could do this when you're in between moon phases, of course. You could do this anytime you need to do it. But I feel this ceremony will happen after the new moon, because you guys are in tune with the moon energy, and I love that about you, Virgo. Especially my Virgo moons, you are so mystical, you are so magical. You don't need anyone to tell you what to do, or what to believe in, or who to believe in, because this Queen of Wands has your back. And yeah, you will be balanced again. So I would love to know how this resonates with you. If you have made it to the end of this reading and you like what I had to say, please subscribe, please like, please share, please comment, and I will see you again in June. Many blessings, Virgo.